If you have watched the 49ers closely this season, you have probably felt it, even if you could not fully explain it.
This team feels different.
Not louder.
Not flashier.
Different in how they handle pressure.
Today, we are not talking about talent.
We are not talking about stars or statistics.
We are talking about mindset. Because there is a real argument to be made that this might be the most mentally tough 49ers team we have seen in years.
And mental toughness is the one thing that matters more in January than anything else.
Let me explain why. This season, the 49ers have faced adversity in almost every game.
Injuries. Momentum swings.
Bad calls.
Turnovers.
Missed opportunities.
And yet, what stands out is not that those things happened.
It is how the team responded after they happened.
Watch their body language after a mistake.
No panic. No finger pointing.
No visible collapse.
Instead, you see calm resets.
Next play, focus. Eyes forward.
That is mental toughness.
In previous years, when things started to slip, you could feel tension creep in.
Drives would stall. Defensive communication would break down. The game would speed up.
This year, the opposite is happening.
When something goes wrong, the 49ers slow the game down.
That is not accidental.
That is preparation and trust.
Let us talk about offense first. When the offense makes a mistake, there is no sense of desperation.
Quarterback, linemen, receivers all show the same reaction.
But calm.
Focused.
Ready for the next snap.
That tells you something important.
They trust the system.
They trust each other. They do not feel like every play has to be a miracle.
That confidence only comes when a team believes it can win multiple ways.
Now look at the defense.
The defense has been tested repeatedly late in games.
Long drives.
Short fields.
Situations where one breakdown could change everything.
And yet, what do you see?
Communication stays tight.
No frantic movements. No visible confusion.
Players line up with purpose.
Veterans settle the younger guys.
Everyone knows the situation. That is mental discipline.
Great defenses do not just hit hard.
They think clearly under pressure.
Another sign of mental toughness is response time. How fast does a team recover after a negative moment?
This 49ers team recovers quickly.
Sometimes immediately. A turnover does not turn into two.
A blown coverage does not spiral into chaos.
A bad series does not define the quarter.
They absorb the hit and move on. That ability is what separates good teams from championship teams.
Now let us talk about coaching. Mental toughness does not exist without leadership.
The coaching staff has shown consistent trust in players even after mistakes.
There is no visible panic from the sideline.
No emotional overcorrection.
That calm transfers directly to the players.
When players know they will not be benched or blamed for one error, they play freer.
When they play freer, they play faster.
When they play faster, execution improves.
This team looks like it expects adversity,
not fears it.
and that is critical. January football is not clean football.
It is ugly.
It is emotional.
It is stressful. The teams that survive are not the ones that dominate early.
They are the ones that stay steady late.
Another underrated sign of mental toughness is winning close games.
Blowouts are about talent.
Close wins are about mindset. This season, the 49ers have shown they can execute when the margin is thin.
They do not rush.
They do not force plays.
They trust their preparation. That matters more than any highlight. You can also see it in how they finish halves.
No wasted snaps.
No casual drives.
Situational awareness is sharp. That is a mentally locked-in team. Even when things do not go perfectly, they do not lose their identity.
They do not abandon what works.
They do not chase momentum emotionally.
They stay who they are.
That is maturity. This might not be the most dominant 49ers roster ever assembled,
but it may be the most composed. And composure wins in the postseason. If you are a 49ers fan, this should give you real confidence.
Not hype.
Not false promises.
Real belief.
Because talent can fluctuate.
Health can fluctuate.
Matchups can fluctuate.
but mental toughness travels.
It travels on the road.
It travels in bad weather. It travels into hostile stadiums.
And right now, the 49ers look like a team that will not beat itself. That alone gives them a chance against anyone.
This is why this team feels different. Why close games feel calmer.
Why mistakes do not feel fatal. They are mentally built for what is coming next.
And that is exactly what you want heading into the most important stretch of the season.